I'm Paul Squires, and this is my story of how, in the summer of 2002, I made a trip from my home in London, England, to meet legendary daredevil Evel Knievel. Travelling with me was my brother Lawrence and his girlfriend Lynn. The plan was simple: not only meet Evel, but present him with a gift from his British fans on behalf of a UK bike paper. The venue for the meeting was Butte, Montana, the town in which Evel was born. The once flourishing mining community were to put on an event to celebrate the life and achievements of their most famous son. It was called Knievel Week. Like most kids back in the 70s, I admired Evel and imitated him on my bike too. This is my record of what happened to me during that week. The Knievel Week was timed to attract motorcycle fans heading to the Sturgis bike rally. I met with one of the many bike dealers who told me why he was there.
My name's Doc Graff.
Doc Graff, and you're from?
We're from Cocoa, Florida, Big Bike Incorporated.
Okay. And you're selling?
Parts, accessories, rolling chassis, custom motorcycles, basically anything you can bolt onto a motorcycle. A Harley Davidson we have.
Has it been a success for you?
It's been very well, considering this is the first run here. We've been enjoying it. It's, I imagine it'll pick up in years to come.
You going to come next year?
Oh yeah, we'll be.
And do you think people overseas should come over as they do with Sturgis and things?
Of course. Anytime you get a chance to come and visit, and this area is so beautiful, and Evel's a legend. Anytime you get a chance to see him, you definitely should try.
One of the first events of the week was a family fun day. To my surprise, Evel turned up and greeted his friends and fans. He probably had no idea who I was or even why I was there. And as I watched him signing autographs and even taking a kid for a ride on his bike, I wondered how my meeting later in the week would turn out. Knievel Week is a real party atmosphere. Live music, an assortment of vehicles on display, and cool beers. Evel was there to cruise the Evel Knievel Loop, followed by the mass of fans. The loop itself stretches the length of the town, and you can stop at many bars en route. It was a great chance for me to meet up with many of the people who grew up with Evel and hear some of their stories.
You know you do.
My visit had also attracted some publicity. My photo had been splashed over the front page of the Montana Standard, and as I headed for breakfast...
Always oversleeping.
Go home, Yankee! Go home, Yankee! Go home! Hey,
You going to get some breakfast? Not too bad. I saw you in the papers today. Great photo.
Hey, yeah, cutting into your territory.
Yeah. Your spot.
Hey, we saw you in the paper the other day.
Yeah, did you like it?
That's cool.
I was to meet Evel at the Piccadilly Museum, which also housed various historical artefacts from his jumping career, including the X2 Sky Cycle. This is footage of my meeting with Evel. As you can see, I'm looking nervous as hell. The local TV were covering the story of why I travelled so far.
Right under the surface. Don't have to unbutton anything.
Jesus, what a bitch. When I was
15 or 16 years old, I was trying to do them to girls. Now they're trying to do it to me.
That's because you're safe now, sir.
Oh, no, I'm not.
With the cameras rolling and everything. That's my
I jumped in and asked him some questions.
How are you enjoying the Knievel week so far?
Wonderful. It's a nice compliment, and I'm happy to be a part of it.
Okay. You've still got worldwide fans, even in England. What do you think the enduring appeal of Evel Knievel is?
Risking my life. There's two professions on the face of this earth that'll always survive. One's being a whore and one's spilling your blood. I'm one of those.
Did you enjoy what you saw of London when you came over in '75?
Yeah, I did. I especially liked the Chelsea area.
Chelsea?
Yeah,
Okay.
restaurants were great.
And you did some golfing as well?
Yes, I did a lot of golfing. And I played with Brian London, played with Henry Cooper, and had a wonderful time. Can you believe I'm so stupid I bought 5 Rolls Royces before I ever dummied up? Huh? That car's the most overrated. The only one that's more overrated than Rolls Royce is a Bentley. And they own Rolls Royce,
What's
by
your
the way.
favourite car? Because I drove here from...
Ferrari.
Ferrari.
The Ferrari and Aston Martin. The Aston Martin's an English car. Beautiful car.
We drove in a...
Ford. I like Ford now. Ford is the best car in the world. But they own Aston Martin, so they won't. They make the new Evel Knievel 150 Gladiator pickup.
That's it. Is that going to be available from
Yes.
many dealerships?
Yes.
It is. And that's the full leather interior?
Yes, everything.
Air conditioning?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the one that you're riding.
Television, computer, anything you want in it.
Fantastic.
You know, I understand Shaq O'Neal bought one with a supercharger on it.
And you're proposing one final leap.
Yes.
Can you give us any details about that?
I'm going to make a jump further than I ever jumped before. I'm going to announce it here pretty quick in the next 2 weeks.
220 feet, I heard?
I'll jump over 200.
Really?
I might jump 300, who knows?
Is that going to be on a Harley, or are you looking at other bikes?
No, I'm not specifically. There are a lot of motorcycles as good as a Harley Davidson. I'm going to test them. And when I come up with one, you can be assured it'll be the fastest, safest, and best motorcycle in the world. I have not decided. It might be a Triumph.
Okay.
Triumph from England.
Because I heard you like Triumphs when you
Oh, I
first
love
started.
Triumphs. They're the best handling motorcycle in the world. I jumped the T120 Bonneville, run 115 miles an hour. Great motorcycle.
Okay. What are you going to be jumping over? Do you know at this stage? Are you going to be cars?
I don't know yet. I have a lot of people companies that want me to jump their trucks or cars, so we'll see.
Okay.
I may jump over 200 beautiful naked women, laying face down.
Face down.
I jump ramp to ramp, over rump to rump. If I miss, the landings will be so smooth and so soft.
Sweet.
No problem.
Okay. Is there any news on the film which was announced a
Yes,
while
I just
ago?
talked, by the way, I was just getting out of my truck this morning. Matthew McConaughey called me. He's in Toronto. Just called me. He said that they were getting a new script writer. I'm trying to think of the guy's name. I can't think of it right now. He's a very well-known script writer. That he is going to work on it. They about got it done. I said, Matthew, why the hell stretch the truth? Truth is stranger than fiction. If you want to do the canyon jump and the things I've been through mentally and physically this last few years and then do this last jump, let's just do it. Film it like it is. You don't need any genius to write the thing. Do it. He agrees with me. He's going to play my part in the picture.
It's amazing because there's a real likeness between him and you.
Yeah. He's almost a twin to my oldest son, Kelly.
Is he?
Yeah. Thank you so much. I certainly appreciate it. It's wonderful. Butte, Montana, that's what it says.
Today we caught up with some admirers who made their trip from the UK, hoping to shake hands with their idol.
And now I'm grown up. I just want to come to where he was born and meet the guy.
Paul Squires is a die-hard Evel Knievel fan. He's traveled all the way from Britain for a chance to meet his legend.
When I was a kid, I never thought I'd meet Evel Knievel. He was just, I used to pretend to be a stuntman on my bike like all kids. I used to do little jumps in the garden, wheelies up the road. Everyone wanted to be Evel Knievel.
When a British motorcycle magazine found out that Squires was planning to be in Butte for Evel Knievel Week, they sent him with a memento to present to the Daredevil.
This is quite a compliment. I appreciate it.
Through the years, Evel's collected gifts from hundreds of fans, but he says this one has special meaning. That's because it comes from thousands of miles away.
I think it's wonderful. I think it's wonderful. I went over there and presented them with a good performance. My takeoff was beautiful. My landing, little trouble. I'd like to go back there someday. I have to jump.
For Paul Squires, a lifelong dream has now become a reality. It's memories of Evel Knievel Week in Butte, Montana that he'll cherish forever.
I'm glad that I can be part of the first week, and I'm glad that I get the opportunity to meet him. So it's just a dream trip for me, really.
Now, Squires even has a website set up dedicated to the Daredevil. If you'd like to visit it, you can log on to www.knievelcorner.co.uk.
A Butte resident we'd met earlier in the week was Bob Pavlovich, one of Evel's friends. He agreed to take us on a trip to see the copper mines and tell us more about the history of the Butte he remembered as a child.
This is Finn Town, what we call it. A lot of Finns lived up here. They had steam presses. Here we had the old Sacred Heart Church, an old mission church called Sacred Heart, and it's gone. Why they ever tore that down, I'll never know. It's the hell out of me. All of this is all copper dumps. Just empty parts. It's all full of copper. Yeah, the con is over 5,000 feet deep. They're all full. They flooded them all. They're all flooded. Everything. When they shut the mines down in '82, they shut the pumps off and let everything fill. And that's what fills up the pit. Now the groundwater. My house would be just a little ways up the street, about 100 yards. My house would be water. What view? One mile wide, 1 mile high, 1 mile deep. We love it.
Bob also wanted us to meet Muzzy Ferroni, who owns the Freeway Tavern. He could tell us more about his time with Evel.
No pictures in this joint. No pictures. Dude, I was with these three the other night. Guess what? Troublemaker. Jeez. And here's the instigator. Yeah. Now, when this picture was taken, this is out on the 16th hole of the Butte country. South. I don't know, did you see where you live? Yeah, we rode out there. Very well. Here's us three. And here's two guys like this. They're not in the picture, but they were right alongside of us with their guns. There was no way me and my buddy was going to take off running with that ring and that.
Muzzy even had one of Evel's famous gold checks.
He was
I got one for $10,000.
This, when he wrote, had these checks printed, he says to me, he says, Muzzy, he says, I'll tell you what, now he's thinking good. He says, I travel all over, right? He says, I'll write a check for like $10, $15, $20, $25. And he says, these places won't cash them, they'll want them as a souvenir. So he picks up 25 bucks, right?
Hey. The truck's in front of the bar right now.
Oh, is it?
It's in front of my place.
Paul's been in it. I drove it.
You drove? Oh yeah, you did. You're the one that had to get the woman to drive.
Yeah.
The incident with the truck had happened earlier in the week. I was walking around the streets of Uptown Butte, filming the scenery, when to my surprise, Evel rode past on his bike. This footage was great. But then, things went a little crazy.
Here for a minute, I'll make you in front of the house.
Okay.
I had no idea what Evel wanted me for. I ran to see, my heart pounding.
So this is the whorehouse.
See if there's some keys in there, will you? And just follow me up there. Make that, see if there's some keys in there. On the other side of the steering wheel. Keys there?
No.
It was now becoming clear. I was there to help Evel move his truck. I was getting worried.
Follow me up there in front of that building, please. There you go. There you go.
I don't feel safe driving it, Evel.
You'll be all right. Don't worry about it. Just back it up and turn around.
Okay.
We're only going a half a block.
Okay.
Go ahead.
That's 12, yeah.
Sitting in the truck, I panicked. I hadn't driven a vehicle in the States before. What if I crashed? It didn't bear thinking about. Luckily, I managed to get a passerby to help me out.
Behind there, yeah?
We can't get through that alley?
No.
Oh, we gotta go to the corner. Okay.
I've never driven an American car, so I don't want to risk it.
I understand.
Up here, yeah. Take a left turn up there. There's Evel. Let's go and ask Evel. Pull up to the lights. Let's ask Evel where he wants it. You see he's up there?
One of the event organisers saw my predicament.
I'll take him where he needs to go, okay?
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Great.
Good luck to you.
Thanks a lot, mate.
Thank you very much for your help.
You're welcome.
Okay, thanks again.
I got scared because I haven't driven one of these and I really didn't want to crash it, do you know what I mean?
I understand.
I thought, Jesus. People said, just jump in and drive. He's doing some filming here, is he?
Yeah.
Guess what?
Grab this bike, will you please?
Hey, I'll take you to the pawn shop.
Pawn shop.
Yeah. I got it. They will have that tomorrow.
Well, I've been in a lot of Val Bar lot.
Welcome to Butte, Montana, Evel Knievel.
I don't need one now. Thank you.
Hey.
Which way do you want the front end facing? Facing your way.
I saw this as another great opportunity to have a word with Evel. Even though he was filming another documentary, I thought if he'd answer a few questions from his English fan.
Okay, let's go. Go down and tell Jerry you're waiting for me. Herbie.
Okay.
Evel,
I'll buy you a beer, all you want. Tomorrow, Friday night.
I had a great story.
Show up, I'll make you the happiest guy in Butte.
I had a great story today. Someone I was interviewing said that in the winter he was driving through the high street and you were pulling across in your Aston Martin and you jumped a red light and almost hit him, and he followed you and he came up to you. He thought, I'm going to have a word with this guy, and he pulled up and it was you, and you turned and looked at him and said, kind of close, wasn't it? And you went, yeah, that was kind of close. And you went, you want a beer? He said, yeah, I'll have a beer. And
yeah, we went and had a beer together. I almost hit the guy.
All night, till 2 o'clock.
That's the way to make friends with him.
Yeah.
I also wanted to ask Evel what I'd heard he'd been telling the fans at recent events.
Can you confirm what you said last night to the crowd, to the bikers? You said, meet me here tonight and we'll go for a ride. And I'll buy you a drink. Is that correct?
All you people are here. Go ahead, you ready?
Yeah, I'm filming.
Okay. All you people that are here tonight, you meet me here on Friday night and Saturday night or all day. I'll be here on my motorcycle. You follow me. And I'll buy you all the beer that you can drink
Coming to Butte to cover it, and we'll see
within
that. All right.
within the limit, of course. And all the beer you can drink on Saturday and all the sandwiches. They don't do that in Daytona. They don't do it in Sturgis. They don't do it at Laconia. They don't do it at Myrtle Beach. I'm going to do it. Follow me. We'll have a great party. This is Butte, Montana.
Hold on, O'Neill.
I was pleased to have spoken again with Evel. I was looking forward to the final evening's festivities. The Finland Hotel was the venue for another motorcycle parade, a social event where fans could meet and greet Evel. Plus, later in the evening, Spanky Spangler was due to perform his leap from the hotel on fire.
Everybody connected with this event did a wonderful job. It's the first time we ever did it, so if we made a mistake, it'll be our fault anyways. Did a great job. Those of you who came to this tonight, thank you. I'll try and see every one of you before we go on and have a great off the top of this hotel. I don't know how many of you know Judo Stanisic here. When the stock market fell, Judo made a big jump. He jumped off the curb over in front of the DA. This thing, Spanky Spanky is going to do this tonight. I've been to Europe with him, worked on motion pictures with him. He's been a personal friend of mine for years. I've seen him perform in Las Vegas, and I believe you're going to enjoy this. You're going to enjoy this stunt.